Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today, I have to talk about war because it's basically what I've been playing, I want to say 60 to 70 to 80% of the time as I'm playing Call of Duty World War II. War is a fantastic game mode. It's the most innovation in terms of actual gameplay that we've seen in quite a while besides the advanced movement. I think it's a breath of fresh air. I think it's a huge step forward for Call of Duty, and I want to talk about it. Starting things off, Operation Breakout is fantastic. It might be my favorite one, but then again, I love the other two, but I feel like this one is the most balanced. I feel like this one is the most fair for both offense and defense. Each team has a really good, even playing field of winning that side of the map. I feel like I've beat people on that first step super easily while defending and while on the offense. I feel like I've beaten people on the bridge section pretty fair and square, even though I do feel like the bridge section is the easiest for the offensive players, the attackers, to play, because you just throw smokes and it's super easy. It's just brute force. The bomb is all about map control. It's all about how good your team is, about holding down that position, and the final push for the tank is super fun, and it is probably one of the hardest ones for the attackers to actually succeed. You need a lot of coordination, you need a lot of luck to get the kills as quickly as you can, and on the flip side, it's pretty easy to defend. There's lots of good choke points that you can hold. There's a good little place I like to hide behind that wall with a flamethrower whenever someone tries to push the tank forward. That's good, but then you go in the church and you try to kill them off the back as soon as they're getting super close to it. Operation Breakout, one of the best of the three without a doubt. It's top 3 of the 3 war maps that we have here. Next up, Operation Neptune D-Day. This one started off really weird because when people didn't know what to do, this one was really easy to win. At least that first section. That first section, all you needed to do was sprint forward to the right, knock out those debris, go up the ladder on the right, and take out the people in the bunker. That would allow more of your teammates to push up. That would allow more gunfights to happen within the bunker. And from then on, it was all about trying to brute force your way into the bunker, get your kills, get that better advantage, and take out those bunkers. Pretty simple and straightforward. However, now the defenders are a little bit smart. There have been multiple times where even with a full team trying, it's been a struggle. It's been a fight to push up there. I do feel like the defenders have the advantage now that they know what they're doing. There are multiple, obviously you got the turrets, you have the little bunker on the inside to where you can head glitch and kill people as soon as they get in the little sandy beach area. That is absolutely powerful. And you have a head glitch for the ladder on the left side now if you're defending the left side that people like to come up with. It's a very difficult one to really get a hold of. That completely changes perspective. I feel like the attackers, the offense, has a huge advantage with the destroying the pieces of enemy equipment. And at the beginning, I feel like it was all defense that was super easy. However, you can actually walk through the barbed wire and get in their little fortress there really easily. But most importantly, you can take an LMG and just shoot through the walls. If you have full metal jackets on, it's even better. You can shoot through the walls from the comfort of your own cover, from your own spawn. It's really easy. You do need to push in there a little bit to get those final few, because they do take a little bit more of a better angle on that stuff. But I feel like it's really easy for the attackers to win. And finally, we leave with probably the most even one of Operation Neptune, and that's the defend and attack, the demolition sort of aspect of this game mode, of the artillery guns that you have to plant and defend bombs on. This one is super fun. I really like it. I love how you can snipe. I love how you can SMG, shotgun. Very, very interesting. It's probably the most even, like I said. If you are a good team, you get lots of kills, you do a good job defending, or you do a good job attacking and pushing back, you're gonna win. This is a very fair and fun little mini game mode in the final push of Operation Neptune. And finally, moving on to Operation Griffin. This one is a sniper's paradise. The first one, you have to escort 2 out of the 3 tanks to push forward. You can build barriers to stop the attackers from coming too close, but what's even better, what I love about this, is that you can build the barriers to prevent the enemy team from pushing back your tank as well. This one if you have a good team and you're kind of communicating very well, like, hey, they're on C, hey, they're on B, hey, I've built this on B, we don't need to worry about, go get it. You know, if we have that sort of communication, very, very easy to win. And that's on both sides. If you have a united front on A, I was playing on a team and I love it when we get a good team because it's, hey, we're all going for B. We all got to B, instantly got it, Okay. A next time. Let's go for A. We got A. Boom. Tore it up. This is where, if you have a good teammate, if you have good communications, this is going to be easy to win on whichever side you're on, whether you're on attacking or defending. Then we get to the capture the flag. This one is super fun. At first I didn't like this because I was like, oh, I don't like CTF, but again, this is all about teamwork. Operation Griffin is probably the most teamwork-orientated war mission of all because you need that. If you don't know basic strategy for capture the flag, you have basically a wall of your teammates escorting one runner from wherever the flag is to where your home flag is. In this case, it's gasoline to the tanks. So you build up map control with your teammates, you get kills, you establish that map control, you steal the gasoline, and you escort that guy back to the tank. Now what's even cooler is that if you hold your throw button or your right bumper, for me it's 5 on my mouse, you can throw that gasoline. If you know you're going to get shot, throw that gasoline at your teammate like you do a gridiron ball, and voila, you're doing well. You can throw that gasoline and that teammate can help pick it up and get it to the tank. Again, you've got two different options you can choose. It really depends on the team you're playing. Sometimes I find A to be super easy. Sometimes I find them to be too focused on A, so I go for B, and that's pretty easy, and trying to communicate that is really good. But then we get to the final push. This one is so fun. I feel like the attackers really do have the advantage here, more so than Operation Breakout with that tank section. I feel like there's lots of cover. I feel like there's lots of hiding spots. You're not as out in the open as you are in Operation Breakout to where defenders can kill you. So if you're defending, you have to waste their time. Keep killing them as early as you possibly can so that they simply don't have time to go all the way to the end of the bridge. If they get back to where the bridge actually is, where that archway is, you've basically lost the game. I've seen, and what's really cool about this is that the attackers, in my opinion, have such an advantage that I have seen the attackers win, both on the while I was on the enemy team and while I was on their team. I've seen the attackers get the tank all the way to the end just in overtime, just by playing in overtime from like the start of the hill all the way down to the end. This is a push, this is a tug of war, and it's so fun. I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna keep saying it, I'm gonna keep asking you guys for it if I'm going crazy. Should there be skill-based matchmaking here? Because the fun of this game mode, the cool factor of this game mode is the objective. It is all about the win. It is all about the objective. And having a team that knows what they're doing, playing against an enemy team that knows what they're doing, while you have your team that knows what it's doing, is fun. It's a tug of war. It's a struggle. It's a tug of war. And it's fun, and I think that was completely what the design intent was. Should we have skill-based matchmaking in war? I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world, but I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I freaking love war. I still think we need to implement kill streaks a little bit better, care packages, kill streaks a little bit more in depth. I think, for example, what was the one I thought? Oh! So if you capture on Operation Neptune, if you capture those bunkers, you should get paratroopers. You should get paratroopers because think about it, you're storming the beaches of Normandy, you capture those bunkers, hey, call in reinforcements. We got paratroopers. That would be so genius. It's little stuff like that. I want to do a whole in-depth video about each one of these things, about basic strategies, all that sort of stuff, but I just wanted to I've been playing this game for so long, I've not been able to get a chance to record, and I'm just gushing over how much I love this game right now. So that's how I feel about the war game mode. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on the war game mode. What is your favorite war game mode? I honestly can't choose because they're all so different. They all bring something different to the table. Operation Breakout is that assault rifle, long range. Also, it's kind of you have your most variety there. Your Neptune is your SMG, your close quarter, but you do have some ways you can snipe and all that sort of stuff. But the Griffin is that long range sniper, teamwork heavy game mode. They all bring something different to the table. They all feel different, they all play different, and they're all fantastic. I absolutely love this game mode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.
In his land.